I've seen one of those like cute motivational quotes online today. Complete transparency, they really do hit home most of the time. But it just inspired me to make this whole entire video. The quote was, never be afraid to try something new, because life gets boring staying within the limits of what you already know. Yes, I love that. Absolutely no sympathy for anybody who isn't willing to try new things. It's been a tough thing with like live streams, dude. Everybody wants to be a streamer, and all they do is stream 8 to 10 hours a day, grinding their game. It's what Ninja, Nick Merckx, and Tim did, right? They just grinded their games. And yeah, so many others have become successful from, again, just grinding games for hours on end. But that doesn't mean that that's gonna happen to you. And if you're not willing to try new things, and you're just doing the same old shit every single day waiting for the same response, then when you tell me stories like I've been streaming for years and I've had no growth, and I ask you, well, what have you done on the side? Nothing, I'm too busy streaming all the time. I am not sympathetic towards your situation. I know that sounds like a dickhead thing to say, but there's like such a certain sense of comfort when you're just doing things thinking that it's just gonna work out. And then most of the time in the long run, it doesn't even work out in the first place. So by trying new things, you actually put yourself in an opportunity to stand out amongst others. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work, but that's the point of trying stuff. You live, you learn, and you move on to the next thing. TikTok's a prime example, right? Just made a video on that this week. So many people are so stubborn to still use. I don't have any sympathy for you. I don't give a shit anymore that your streams and YouTube videos aren't growing because you're too stubborn to take 18 seconds to make a damn TikTok. Ouch! This guy's an asshole, man. I don't even know why I watch him. I'm sorry, I have no sympathy towards being complacent. As a creator, you should be inspired to stand out, and that inspiration should drive you to try new things. Imagine if Steve Jobs was just like, well, we're making computers anyways, at least I'm doing something. Content creators like Casey Neistat, he didn't need to do a daily vlog, yet he tried something new, and look at the result of it. Not only was it a huge success for himself, it was a success for all the people around him, on top of the thousands of creators that he motivated, like myself, to create content. By a creator like that trying new stuff, just so much positivity came in the long run. Yeah, sure, it's not easy all the time. There's gonna be ups and downs and struggles. It's like me streaming on YouTube now. Like, yeah, that's weird to a lot of people. Millions of people stream on Twitch. It's like the normal thing to do. It's what everybody thinks you have to do. But that thought process right there is like one of the things that I truly believe is hindering my actual growth as a streamer. I'm just one of the few millions of streamers that you have an option to check out, doing the same stuff, the same community interaction, streaming on the same exact website. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Twitch as well. This is just the option that I'm trying. You could try new things by like still streaming on Twitch, but creating TikTok content like I've been talking about so much. Maybe YouTube videos. Weird. It's like people have been talking about this for a while. And yeah, it's scary trying YouTube gaming after all these years. But like, something just feels right about it. Something feels more personal for me. I'm learning something new. I'm creating something for myself. May work out, may not work out, but at least I'm trying. And in the long run, I'll probably take some kind of learning experience from the whole situation. Taking a quick break from today's live stream to get myself a little control in. This has been the most clutch thing about being partnered with Control, is like, this is actually what it's advertised to be. Current situation, I'm live right now, people are hanging out in my chat. I don't want to take that much time, but I need to eat something. So I'll just mix myself a batch of Control real quick. Back to what we were talking about earlier, another great thing about just trying new things is you kind of get to discover what you're all about. Like by trying new things, you can actually discover the realistic likes and dislikes about certain things. Like you guys heard my story before, I've always wanted to be a graphic designer. And for a period of time, that's all I thought I ever wanted. But by trying new things, I actually found out that although it's a craft that I can utilize every single day with what I do, I discovered that it actually wasn't the thing I really wanted to do.
I've been used sometimes, left alone in the heat of the night. Every time, and up like a play.
Megan put me in food duty tonight because she's changing her oil. So I got pizza. But I got the healthy kind, if there's such a thing. California King. Tastes so good. such a ironic timing to be talking about today. It's like I needed to see that quote today and to talk about this stuff today. Really, I haven't played Apex in so long. And not only was I nervous to even try streaming it yesterday because we've been making this move over to YouTube. So like to kind of confuse people, I was just really nervous about that. But then I put out a stream highlight yesterday and it gets recommended by YouTube. Like talk about irony, man. Making a video today on like try new things, like expand, grow, get some new experiences, take some risk. And like literally, I know like nothing crazy has happened. We haven't gone viral, but these new opportunities and risks that I took just in the last 24 hours are already paying off. You just gotta understand, nothing lasts forever. Times are always changing. The more that you try to like replicate things that worked for people's success 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago and continue to do them now and constantly are just doing what everybody else is doing, the higher your chances are that you're gonna get left behind. Maybe I'm just different. The idea of just settling for complacency, continuously doing the same thing over again, kind of scares the shit out of me. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that isn't you. But if you're somebody that feels kind of like the same way, I 100% advise you. Like if you have some weird want, desire, gut feeling that says like, man, I want to try this, but it's just so different from normal. I don't really see anybody doing it. People will probably think I'm weird if I do this. Like, who gives a shit? Give it a try, challenge yourself, see what can happen. You fail, you learn, you move on, okay? Also, side note too, I want to say I'm happy that I'm kind of like taking the gaming channel a little bit more serious while doing these daily uploads. For me, like I've said multiple times, one thing I hate to do is constantly be looking on this, like checking the stats. How's today's video performing? Like I genuinely just want to create the videos and like move on. Like obviously check analytics and see what I'm doing right and wrong, but sometimes like you go down the rabbit hole of like living by constantly updating the number, and sometimes you just gotta let things grow. For the past 2 days, I've just uploaded a video and I've just been so busy on the other stuff that it's like the end of the day and I'm like, dude, I haven't even seen how the video's doing. And then I see it, I'm like, oh, dude, it's going great. This is awesome. Staying busy, staying focused, moving forward. All right, shout out of the video. Let's get it, baby. BFB, thank you so much for checking out today's video. I appreciate you watching it all the way through. If you guys would like a shout out in the next video, simply type new big moves in the comments down below. So that way I know that you watched the whole video all the way through. Guys, seriously, head over to the gaming channel, come stop by a stream, say hi, ask questions while I'm live. A lot of times you guys are in the comments like, hey, answer this, answer that. Just subscribe to the gaming channel, turn on notifications, come by a stream. That's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.